What if I told you that while you were deciding what to watch on Netflix, Elon Musk, Mark Zuckerberg, and basically every tech billionaire with a pulse were secretly building an army of humanoid robots? And no, this isn't the plot of the next Terminator movie. This is happening right now. Your favorite tech detective is back, and today we're diving into the most expensive game of anything you can build, I can build better, in human history. The world's biggest tech companies are racing to create AI-powered humanoid robots. And trust me, it's wilder than a Black Mirror episode written by ChatGPT. The Silicon Valley robot wars Teslas got Optimus, Figures got Figure 01, Aptoids building something in a secret lab, and even Boston Dynamics Atlas is getting an AI upgrade. It's like every tech billionaire woke up one morning and thought, you know what would make my company cooler? Robots that look like us. But wait, before you start preparing for the robot apocalypse, let me show you why these companies are actually throwing billions at walking tin cans. The trillion-dollar opportunity. Here's the mind-bending part. The humanoid robot market is projected to hit $1 trillion faster than you can say, I, robot. These companies aren't just building fancy toys. They're racing to replace the entire human workforce. Talk about an awkward career counseling session. If you think that's wild, wait until you hear about the secret sauce that's making all of this possible. Spoiler alert, it's not just about the hardware. The AI brain revolution. These robots aren't running on if-then statements anymore. They're powered by the same kind of AI that's beating us at chess, writing our emails, and probably planning to automate our jobs. We're talking neural networks so advanced they can learn to walk like a toddler, just without the crying and the diapers. But here's where it gets really interesting. And by interesting, I mean either terrifying or awesome, depending on your sci-fi preferences. The real-world applications. Imagine a robot that could care for elderly people, work in dangerous environments, or help during natural disasters. Now imagine that robot looking like a metal version of your neighbor Bob. That's exactly what these companies are building, and they're not just doing it for the gram. Speaking of looking like humans, let me show you something that'll make your uncanny valley sensors tingle. The humanoid design race. These companies aren't just making robots functional, they're making them look and move like us. Tesla's Optimus can wave, Figure's robot can do a little dance, and Boston Dynamics Atlas is doing parkour better than your average teenager. It's like a beauty pageant for machines, except the contestants can lift a car. But if you think this is just about making cool robots, you're missing the bigger picture. Let me blow your mind with what's really at stake. The economic impact. We're looking at the biggest workforce transformation since the Industrial Revolution. These robots could replace humans in everything from manufacturing to maintenance, from healthcare to hospitality. Your next Amazon delivery might be handed to you by a humanoid robot that's better at small talk than most humans. Now, before you start updating your resume to compete with robots, check this out. The competition heats up. Every major tech company is either publicly working on humanoid robots or secretly developing them. It's like an arms race, but with robot arms. Chinese companies are jumping in, European firms are ramping up, and Silicon Valley is throwing money at the problem like it's going out of style. But here's what keeps tech CEOs up at night. The technical challenges. Making a robot that can match human dexterity, balance, and adaptability is harder than teaching a cat to follow instructions. These companies are battling physics, battery limitations, and AI challenges that would make Einstein scratch his head. Speaking of challenges, wait until you hear about the elephant in the room. The ethical dilemmas. We're not just talking about technical challenges, we're talking about philosophical ones. When does a robot become too human? What rights should they have? Who's responsible when a robot makes a mistake? It's like we're writing the robot constitution in real time. The reality check. Here's the deal. This isn't just another tech race. It's a transformation that could reshape society as we know it. But unlike the AI chatbot revolution, this one's going to walk right up to your door, literally. So, what's next? Are we heading toward a future where robots and humans live in harmony, or are we building our own replacement? The answer might depend on what these tech giants do next. And remember, in the race between humans and robots, the real winners are the ones who understand both.